What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to V Broadway Finds. If you've never been to this channel before, what I do is I go to garage sales, thrift stores, and estate sales, and also auctions, and I find items that I think I can resell on eBay, Mercari, or Facebook Marketplace. Now, today I have a kind of a special video because I have a story about how I found these two amazing designer scarves at an estate sale that I just decided to pop into for 5 minutes. And then I'm going to go through my sales of the past 8 days. As you saw from the intro, I did find some special scarves at the last estate sale I went to last week. So last Saturday, I decided to go work out in the morning, but there was an estate sale actually just 2 minutes down the road from my house. And instead of going to work out, I decided I would stop by the estate sale. And I stood there in my workout clothes. It was 40 degrees. I was absolutely freezing, and I figured I'd already spent 5 minutes outside waiting. I'm going to go into this thing, check it out, see what's going on. The thing with estate sales is they go for normally 3 days. I go to estatesales.net. That's where I go to look for estate sales in my area. Normally they'll start them on a Thursday and end them on a Saturday. And the way that it'll work is Thursday will be full price for everything in the house. Day 2 will be 25% off, and day 3 is normally 50% or more. So at this estate sale is the last day of the sale. Normally everything good is gone by then, and you're just kind of left to pick up whatever's left, but you get a good deal. Now, I went into the house. There were some good items, but they were still actually priced pretty high, even though it was 50% off. Some Coach purses, some Tory Burch shoes. Normally, I don't go and look in the scarves pile. This time, however, I decided to take a look into the big pile, and I found two Hermès scarves. Now, the one is actually right up here. That was the one you saw in the intro. The other one is right here. Now, I had these authenticated this week, and it turns out they're real. I paid $1.50 for each of them. The one right here actually has multiple bids on it on eBay already for about $125. This one I put as a buy it now for $300. So it's unbelievable that these would be at an estate sale, especially in kind of in the middle of nowhere. We're in Toledo, Ohio. You wouldn't expect to find those kind of things at an estate sale, but it just goes to show that you need to go and look at every possible area of an estate sale, a thrift store, really anywhere, because you never know what you're going to find. For these two things, I will probably make right around $300 to $400 on it. It was really fun to find them. It was just super cool to find these things, especially because I only spent 5 minutes there. I was in, I was out, I was to the gym. It's unbelievable. I still can't believe that I found those in an estate sale. The rest of the video is basically, I want to tell you guys and show you guys what I sold on eBay, Mercari, and Facebook since November 1st. So I made myself a cheat sheet of exactly what I've sold. We're going to put a picture of each of the items that I sold right over here. Caroline's going to do that. And let's get into it. So for starters, I sold a 1990s single stitch Kansas NFL shirt. I bought it for $2 at Salvation Army. I sold it for $25 this week. I sold about 67 comics that were golden age. That means they're from the 50s. I bought those for $15 on Facebook Marketplace. I actually sold them once already on eBay. I put it in a bidding war. It went for $325. Unfortunately, the person never paid. So I put it back up as an auction at $250, and it did end up selling, and the person did pay at $280. If you watched the last video, the last estate sale I went to where my tire blew up, I found a Patagonia jacket that I bought for $2. I ended up just selling it yesterday for $60. So within a week, that was gone. There was a scenario where an attorney asked me to clear out a house for him, and whatever I found in the house, I could keep, and the rest of it was going to be donated to Habitat for Humanity. So I spent about 11 hours there. I found a Brinley leaf sweeper, and I sold that for $100 last week. The Brinley didn't cost me any money, it just cost me time, but in reality, I've already sold about $360 worth of items from that, and I only spent 11 hours there. So I'm doing pretty well in terms of time versus profit. I found a pair of Prada shoes at an estate sale a few weeks back. Those ended up selling for $52. I bought them for $32, so I made a decent profit on that, about $20. Again, last week I went to the estate sale with the tire blow up. I found a 1990 Pistons Bad Boy shirt. It had a couple holes in it. I paid $2. I ended up selling it for $30 on Mercari. Me and Carolina found a women's denim Carhartt jacket probably about a month ago. We bought it for $4. I just sold it on Mercari this week for $26. There was a vintage U.S. Post Office mail hat that I bought for $1. Ended up selling that on Mercari as well for $19. Pair of Converse shoes. I actually thought these would sell for a little bit more because I thought they were pretty cool. But they ended up selling for $17 and I paid $5 for them. So not the greatest profit, but I didn't lose any money, so that's great. Next item is a Toledo Rockets jacket. Bought it at Goodwill for $4. Flipped it on eBay, which was surprising because I don't think Toledo Rockets stuff normally sells there, but sold it for $15. So got rid of that pretty quick. Not a whole lot of profit, but still, it's gone. One of the unboxing videos that we did very early in this channel had a vintage Tommy Hilfiger polo in it. I paid $400 for the box, so each shirt came out to be about $7. I sold this one for $13. It wasn't a massive profit by any means, but I made my money back on at least that shirt and a little bit more. Plus, it was a wholesale buy, so wholesale buys go a little bit differently. You're not going to make a crazy profit on a wholesale find or a wholesale buy. You're going to make 20 to 50% return on that. I sold a pair of Jordan 4s on Mercari for $75, and I bought them for $20. Now, the thing with these, and this is important because I do this all the time, and sometimes you just gotta wait. Somebody kept offering me $35 for these shoes, and I kept saying no, and then he offered me $40 once, and I almost accepted it, but I decided not to, and 3 weeks later, it ended up selling for $75. So that just tells you sometimes it's worth waiting to sell a particular item. If you know it's worth it, don't accept a lowball offer. A WWE Randy Orton shirt. It said Venom on it. This actually was something I picked up in the couples challenge that I did with Carolina, where it was a pretty close decision. I don't know who won it. We said I did. I'm not sure. But I sold it for $20. I bought it for $4. A Sergio Valente jacket. This I paid $4 for at a Goodwill. I sold it for $30. It's pretty cool. It was fur. It said rabbit fur on the inside. It had these massive shoulder pads in it. I had that for like 6 months. So that one took quite a while to sell. A pair of Sorel boots. I bought those for $2 in Columbus at the Goodwill outlets down there. If you haven't seen that video, take a look at it. And if you like what you're seeing in this video right now, be sure to hit the thumbs up button. Give us a subscribe. We're trying to grow right now, so we really do appreciate it. A Revlon coat I bought in an estate sale. I got this half off, so I got for $32. I ended up selling it for $64, so I pretty much sold it what the estate sale was originally asking for it. So I doubled my money on it though. So this next one was a 1997 Dale Earnhardt shirt. I bought it for $1. And I posted it for 99 cents on eBay. It was kind of fun to watch this one. It got up to $20.50, but it was interesting because I never really put anything on eBay for 99 cents. I normally do buy it now because I like to make sure that I get what I really want out of that item. But for this, I noticed there were holes in it. I only bought it for $1, so I thought I'd give it a go. A pair of polo shorts that were brand new with tags on them. I bought those at Goodwill for $3, ended up selling it for $22 plus shipping. All of these items I pretty much do plus shipping on as well. Some people will do free shipping on items. I haven't really seen a difference between the items that I post for free shipping and the items that I don't. It's really up to you on that if you want to include the shipping price into the item itself and then just do free shipping. But I do always put or best offer, because eBay will list that higher for you. And then the last two items is a Gucci tie that I bought at that estate sale with the Prada shoes. I spent $2 on those. I sold it for $16.10, so not a crazy profit, but still a profit, and it's kind of fun to find a Gucci item, Prada. The designer things are, I wouldn't say they're unique because I like finding anything really cool, but finding designer things in estate sales and thrift stores is just, you don't normally see it. So when you see it, you kind of just gotta grab it. And then finally, something I bought months and months ago was a wool sweater that had snowflakes on it. That actually sold for $40, and I paid $4 for it. And again, another one where I was very patient at, because I had people offer me $10, $15, $20, and I just kept denying all of them because I knew winter is coming, even though it's 80 degrees in Toledo today. I knew winter was going to be here pretty quickly, and I knew people would be wanting it for the Christmas time. So all in all, just give you guys a breakdown of what I spent versus what I made in those 8 days. So I paid $146 in getting all the items, and then I made $944 in total. Now, subtracting what I made in total $798. Now, there will be some fees that are taken out of that, but that is pretty good for 8 days worth of work. That is going to be it for this video. Let me know if you've ever found any of these items yourself. Put it in the comments. If you have any suggestions for me on videos that you'd like to see, I might be doing sales of the week, maybe once a week now. But again, let me know what you guys think, what you guys want to see. I'm all ears. I'm open to suggestions. Hope you enjoyed the video.